everybody, me again, and we're back today with chapter 7. So Ella and Norman had just realised that it wasn't their imagination. They really did see some eyes under their bed, because Ella saw one too. So we'll find out what happens next in chapter 7 for Creakers. Lucy jumped into bed that night faster than she'd ever done before. She was so fearful that something might grab her ankles from underneath the bed as she climbed up that she literally leapt from the floorboards to the mattress and pulled her bed covers up and over her head. She didn't even bother to take off her dungarees, brush her teeth, or tidy the house. She left it all messy and grubby. And what a grubby mess it was. There was all sorts of rubbish and litter scattered here, there and everywhere from piles of the children who had been in and out of her house over the last couple of days. So many crumbs of breakfast cereal had been trodden into the carpet that it felt more like walking on sand. She'd been so busy confiscating dangerous items from the Wally-Chop children today that, unlike yesterday, she hadn't washed the dishes, emptied the rubbish bins, or done any washing whatsoever. The house was quite literally disgusting. But Lucy didn't care about that right now. Her breathing was heavy and the warmth of her breath soon filled up the small space under her duvet, making it hot and sticky. She tried to be as still and as quiet as she could, listening out for any strange sounds, any sign of the creature with those black eyes. But she was so scared and nervous that all she could hear was the sound of her own blood pumping in her body, beating in her eardrums like a persistent drummer who wouldn't shut up when you're trying to think. As the night wore on and the children of Whiffington grew sleepy from the second day of grown-up-less chaos, a noise from out of the streets began to settle. Soon everything was still, everything was calm. That is always when the weirdest things happen. Lucy heard it. Her heart stopped. She recognised it instantly. She'd walked across her bedroom thousands and thousands of times, and she knew the sound better than anyone, the unmistakable creak of the old wooden floorboards right next to her bed. The floorboards that only ever cracked when someone or something stepped on them. And she heard it again, then again, and once more, 4 times in total. And there she is, hiding under her duvet, hearing those creaks on the floorboards. I wonder what they could be. Then came the smell. It was foul and rotten, like freshly pooped nappy or off milk. It was so strong that Lucy could hardly even breathe. The thick duvet felt heavy as she hid beneath it, part of her wanting to stay covered, the other desperate to peek out and see what was creaking around her bedroom. Then she heard something even more terrifying than a creak. She heard a sniffing, followed by a delighted "ah." It spoke, or at least it made a noise. "This be the place." Yep, it definitely spoke. Although it didn't sound like you or me when it spoke. This voice was croaky, creaky, disgusting. "This be where it lives," croaked the creature. "Shh, the killing be hearing you. You be hiding just under the bed covers," squeaked another one. "Shall we snatch it up?" scratched a different one, with a voice like nails running down a chalkboard. That was 3 separate creatures that Lucy had counted. 3. There was silence. "Snatch me up," Lucy thought. "Please don't snatch me up. Don't snatch me up. Don't snatch me up." "Nah, not this dark," grunted a 4th voice. "Let's just take what we be creaking for and be gone back to the Woleb." The Woleb? Lucy thought. Where on earth is the Woleb? She'd certainly never heard of anywhere with a name like that. Suddenly Lucy heard another creak, then another and another. These creaks were the sound of something creeping across her bedroom, across the floorboards closer to her wardrobe. They were followed by the sound of her wardrobe door opening. "Well, where be it?" grunted the grunter. It be here somewhere. I saw the kiddling get it in the dark, muttered a scratchy one. They all started rummaging around. Lucy heard hangers clanging and drawers being opened and closed. The creatures weren't trying to be quiet, not tonight. Good fun in it knowing to creak around so quiet any more. Not since we snatched all them grown-ups, blighted the croaky one. Shut up, you dung licker. We be Creakers. We still got a creak, puffed the grunter. Creakers? Lucy thought, so that's what they're called. The word made her shudder, and her skin crawl with creepiness. It might be earwigging, added the grunter, and somehow Lucy felt these creakers all looking in her direction on the other side of the duvet. So what if it is? I don't care any more, screeched the scratcher. Let's get that stinkerful green coat and be off, whispered the squeaker. Lucy suddenly realised what the creakers were looking for. My dad's jacket, she thought, and she froze as she remembered what was in the jacket pocket. Her father's silver harmonica. Her heart began pumping faster and faster. They can't take my dad's things. They're all I have to remember him by. There was a frustrated rattle of hangers from the wardrobe. It not be here, grumbled the scratchy one. That sneaky little killer must have hid it somewhere, croaked the creaky one. Check the rest of the house, ordered the hisser, and Lucy heard 4 creatures all move at once, creaking across her wooden floorboards out of her bedroom into her mum's room across the landing. I have to stop them taking Dad's jacket, Lucy thought. Wait, just a creak, Lucy. There are 4 creakers creaking around. You're all alone, hiding beneath your bed covers. Are you sure you want to try and stop them? Yes, thought Lucy. Wow, you're braver than I am, Lucy. Good luck. Lucy gulped. She pulled the corner of her duvet down with trembling hands. She peeked out and saw that her bedroom was empty, but she could hear the creaks and croaks of the creatures searching in her mum's room. Check them drawers, we wants that coat, one of the creatures hissed. Lucy looked at her open wardrobe and the wooden panel that was still in place, hiding her dad's stinky work coat. Whether it was a moment of courage or a moment of pure insanity, Lucy leapt out of bed and legged it straight to the wardrobe. She heaped all her clothes on top of the panel just to make sure it stayed properly hidden. Wait, hissed a voice, and everything went quiet. I smell stink. I smell dread. I smell a kiddling out of bed, croaked the 4 creatures. Then Lucy heard the most terrifying sound she'd heard all night. The creatures all started creaking back towards her bedroom. Lucy's eyes darted around her room. She knew hiding underneath her duvet wasn't going to get her out of this. She couldn't run out of the door, or the creakers would snatch her. She looked at her bedroom window, but it was far too high to jump. Would you be quiet while I'm thinking, Lucy thought. Who, me? Sorry. Where can I go, she thought. Not out of the door, not out of the window. They'll find me in the wardrobe. There must be another way. That's when she saw it. The shadowy gap beneath her bed. If those creakers got into my room that way, then maybe I can get out that way. The creaks grew louder as the creatures shuffled out of her mum's bedroom and into the hallway just outside her door. Gotta snatch that killing, they croaked. Gotta find the grubby coat, they cried. Lucy had no time to think it through. It was under the bed or be snatched by these 4 creatures. They were about to come creaking through her bedroom door any second. She bolted towards the bed as fast as her legs could bolt, and she just got to it when she dropped down and slid straight underneath. For a few moments Lucy lay trembling in the dark under her bed. All of a sudden she began to experience the strangest sensation. The wooden hard floorboards beneath her didn't feel as hard as normal. In fact, the floor under Lucy's bed didn't feel normal at all. Lucy pressed the palms of her hands against it. It was soft and squishy, like bubblegum or warm cookie dough. And before Lucy knew what was happening, she found herself sinking into the floor like quicksand. She was being pulled into the world below. She clawed at the floor as it began swallowing her up, but it was no good. She was going into it whether she liked it or not. Then up to her neck, her mouth, her nose, and just as the room above disappeared completely, Lucy caught a glimpse of 4 pairs of twinkling black eyes peering at her from the doorway. "The kiddling be going down to the Woleb," they hissed. And with that, Lucy was gone. There she is, falling into the floor. Definitely doesn't look like a normal floor. And there we have it. Next time we will do chapter 8 together, the Woleb. And we'll find out this strange place that Lucy is going to. Getting a bit scary now, isn't it? Okay, I'll see you tomorrow for next chapter. Bye!